Hello, awesome sauces, and welcome to another Nerds in the Word moment. I am your host, Mike Wilson. Hello, Nuggets. Thank you for jumping in and saying hello. I know you are currently doing some school stuff, clearly. I watch in silence once again. like a crazy mongoose. That's what I'm going to say. A crazy mongoose is what you are. Even though you can't hear it, you will hear it in the rerun of what's going on. By the way, awesome reminder for you guys that we will be having, see here, oh yeah, the Nuggets of Wisdom is happening today at 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. You're going to want to hit it up. It's going to be a good time with Nuggets going on and stuff like that. You got to do the stream in sign language, unfortunately. I'm going to have to learn how to do that. But yes, so join in our live stream of Nuggets of Wisdom from 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. here on Wednesdays. It's a good time, and watching him play Hollow Knight, it's always fun. It's always a good time. Guys, I hope you are doing well. I hope today is a good day for you, that you are enjoying the nice sunshine, at least that we've got over here in Belleville, and that you are able to take some time to enjoy going out for a bit, even if it's on your lunch break, even if you are driving right now. You might be listening to your podcast and be like, oh, I don't know what to do. Maybe just take a bit, just 10 minutes, get up, get outside, feel some sunlight on your face. If it's raining, feel some rain on your hands, rub it in your face, like a nice kind of washing off your face kind of good vibes and stuff like that. Touch some grass, indeed. Hello, everyone. We've got a Thomas here now with us. Hello. How are you doing today, Thomas?
Good. How are you?
We are okay. We are processing a lot. I am sorry that it was a later startup than what I had originally wanted to get on, but yeah.
10 minutes, you're fine.
I know, I'm a horrible human being.
How dare you?
How dare ye? Yeah, so, no, it was just a little bit later. I do want to remind people of the awesomeness. Here, I'm going to see if I can find it here online, because we are doing something different. We are at the desk, those of you who can't see clearly. Let's see. Instagram. GW Nerds. GW Nerds. Yeah, that's right. This is how you can do it. This is how you can totally find us. GW Nerds on there. Oh, look at that. Look at that, guys. That's the RPG camp. Look at that. Looks pretty. We got a few likes, you know. Some people... We could use a few more. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. No, I'm kidding. It's a great time. This is happening in August, so you still got lots of time to sign up, but it would be awesome to be able to have these filled with awesome people that are wanting to develop in their game master skills as far as D&D and stuff like that, as well as if you just like D&D and you like playing it, then that's part of our adventure camp. So our game master camp is happening August 11th to 15th, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. That's right, all of this happens in the morning, because nerds love mornings, right, Tom?
Yeah.
Tom is totally feeling the enthusiasm. So this is a great space to be able to develop your skills as a game master for the first week, learning how to build worlds, how to create engaging story. How are you mapping that for your players, as well as giving enough flexibility that they can have flexibility to do whatever and ruin your campaign. Because, let's be honest, that's what happens. It makes you cry a little bit on the inside, but it happens. And then Adventure Camp is really, if you are just a person that likes playing D&D, and you want to learn how to grow your character to have a cool story, and working that together, and what does it take to have a good story? What does it take to be a hero? There's going to be lots of good questions that are going on together. Again, same time, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., but this is August 25th to 29th. Both camps are $55 per person. It's pretty reasonable for a week. Like, that's actually pretty good. That's cheaper than going to Canada's Wonderland for a day. For a day. So you're getting a bang out of your buck on that one. Plus you get a cool t-shirt at the end of the week. And Tom can vouch for the cool t-shirts. It was good. It was a lot of encouragement and stuff like that. Oh, and Nuggets is throwing join the Discord. There's a wonderful link for you guys to get in and stuff like that. All right, I'm going to see. Oh, it's not ready yet? Okay, we're going to work on that. It's okay. I have a surprise for you guys later. Yeah, that's right. Wilson can have surprises too.
Okay.
I can even be surprising sometimes.
That's possible.
It is possible. Not probable, but possible. All right. Without further ado, awesome sauces, we're going to dive into our passage, which you guys would have seen in the prompting at the beginning, our Psalm 97. So grab your Bibles, whether digital or physical. Well, technically digital is still physical because you have a device that you are touching. But physical page Bible, and we're going to be reading this along. We got 12 awesome verses to work on, one less than what we had with Tom, but because Tom makes things even better, you know, we could handle the extra verse. Sorry?
How many verses? Sorry?
12.
Ooh,
There are 12 verses. We are going lean steak today.
let's go.
Also, for all of y'all, you should say a happy birthday to Straw Hat Gamer on our Discord community, because it is his birthday. And
So you better not be saying me, because it ain't my birthday.
no, it ain't his birthday. But you should say happy birthday to Straw Hat Gamer, the awesomeness that is Straw Hat Gamer. He's a solid dude who is just great and fantastic and stuff like that. So
Yee.
you should
Amazing.
do it.
Yee.
Coop. This thing is like forever loading. Like, what is the deal here? We might not get to my fun plan idea. We'll see. All right, here we go. Psalm 97, starting from the tippy top. The Lord is king. Let the earth rejoice. Let the farthest coastlands be glad. Dark clouds surround him. Righteousness and injustice are the foundation of his throne. Ooh. Fire spreads ahead of him and burns up all his foes. Dang. His lightning flashes out across the world. The earth sees and trembles. The mountains melt like wax before the Lord of all the earth. The heavens proclaim his righteousness. Every nation sees his glory. Oh, hello.
Don't mind that, sorry.
New goal started. Our moderator is just being awesome.
Yeah, sorry. Solomon has 40,000 bits already done, so I thought a new goal was needed.
Holy snap. That's a lot of bits. Good grief. Gonna cry a little bit. Okay. Verse 7. Those who worship idols are disgraced. Ooh, snap. All who brag about their worthless gods. For every god must bow to him. Ooh. Jerusalem has heard and rejoiced, and all the towns of Judah are glad because of your justice, O Lord. For you, O Lord, are supreme over all the earth. You are exalted far above all gods. You, who love the Lord, hate evil. He protects the lives of his godly people and rescues them from the power of the wicked. Light shines on the godly, and joy on those whose hearts are right. May all who are godly rejoice in the Lord and praise his holy name. There we are. That's Psalm 97, guys. That's the steak that we get to work on. That's like measuring up the big T-bone that gets put on the plate, put right in front of you, and you're like, okay. Now we get in. We figure out how we're going to chew this bit by bit.
Oh, that's not what I said, but okay.
You telling me to get out? Okay, I'll leave. Okay. Adios. Have a good one. Have a good stream.
Join VC. Come take over the channel.
Nuggets, take over. Just do it. Just win. All right. Bye, Mike. Oh, Hoff actually showed up.
Hoff.
Hi, Hoff. Thank you. Lead us nugs. Even though he doesn't know a word that we are saying, he is watching on silent. So I could be like giving the most intent. Wait, I'm leading? Wait, I'm dead. No, I mean deaf. I mean, I don't know what I am. Guys, this is the chaos that happens here at Graphic Word. We desperately need your support. That was meant to be a joke. You're supposed to be laughing right now. Cue audience prompt to laugh. It didn't work. Okay, we tried. So, anywho, effort made. Here we go. We're going to start diving. So this is again like a psalm of praise, like an exaltation like we had yesterday with me and Tom, where we were reading Psalm 96, where it was just like a reflection of how awesome God is. God's awesome, phenomenal cosmic power. If we were looking at, you know, Disney references here. Anyone? Disney? Probably copyrighted, probably got yelled at, so I'm sorry. But here we are. We have the Lord is King. Let the earth rejoice. Let the farthest coastlands be glad. Let every edge of the world, just as Tom had put out, like when we're sharing the gospel, it is to the ends of the earth. Let everyone know how epic God is, right? When you know of someone who's so cool, so amazing, so awesomely awesome. Yeah, that's right. I used the same word twice. Just one is a descriptor of awesome. I can do that. Shakespeare can make up words. We can reuse words in one sentence. When you have someone as amazing as God, a being as amazing as God, you want to share that. You want to share how he has done so many cool things. It's like when you've been saved, right? When someone's been saved by somebody, they tend to want to share about how awesome this person is and stay around that person all the time. Because they literally like saved their bacon. And maybe even their house. And stuff like that. Bacon house, stuff like that. I'm a little different, okay guys? Work with it.
There we go.
There we go.
So I'm just gonna interrupt quickly. For everyone who wasn't here yesterday, we
boy.
got raided by North Hill Live.
We did.
And I couldn't figure out how to shut them out. But there you go. They are a Christian live stream as well. So if you want to check them out, there's their channel.
You should check them out. Good people. Good vibes.
All right, continue. Sorry.
They were willing to hang out with us, so they must be good. But the sheer awesomeness of God. But now we go even further onto this. We go into the dark clouds surround him. Righteousness and justice are the foundation of his throne. Dark clouds should be triggering something visually in our heads. Should be automatically taking us to a certain spot. Anyone want to take a guess on what that spot would be? Awkward pause. Tom, do you have an idea where it is taking us? Yes! Hoff got it. Mount Sinai. Sinai! He's like, I can't say it enough. Mount Sinai. Yes, 100%. Mount Sinai is what you're supposed to be triggered. You're automatically supposed to now get flung back into history. And you are looking up at the top of Mount Sinai and you are seeing dark clouds. But inside those dark clouds is some really intense stuff going on, some loud sounds that are happening. Righteousness and justice are the foundation of his throne. God's throne is coming down. It's like seriousness. Fire spreads ahead of him and burns up all of his foes. This was another thing that was a descriptor of Sinai, that there was fire in these clouds and that it was burning the top of the mountaintop. And if you actually check out Sinai sometime, really, do some reading. It's a lot of fun and stuff like that. The fire on Sinai can actually be seen at the top of it. There's like actual scorch marks and like burning areas. It's nuts. By association, I'm reminded of the wildfire storm and whisper with Elijah. Yes, because actually, wonderful side note to that, Hoff, that was actually a mini Sinai moment. And actually not mini, because it's the same mountain. When Elijah has that experience, it's on Sinai as well. And what we are supposed to see and take out of that is Elijah didn't know how to properly respond in that situation. He was not responding as the way Moses did. When Moses went up to the mountain, he went to connect with God not out of fear but out of guidance, versus when Elijah went up, he connected out of fear, and then he was guided. So it was kind of like a reverse flip on that. So just so you know, read the situation, read the context. It's kind of intense because I never put that together. And so, yeah. No, this is God showing up again on Sinai. This is God having an interaction moment with somebody. Just one is afraid. The other one is actually willing to meet up with God. I'm sure Moses was like freaking out, but in this case, Elijah was more afraid for his life because of what was going on with Jezebel at that point. So, because Jezebel wanted his head on a platter. Kind of like John the Baptist. Awkward moment. All right, let's keep on going. Verse 4. His lightning flashes out across the world. The earth sees and trembles. Oh my word. Like, nature itself can't handle how awesome he is. Like, his presence is sheer, like, thunder bringer. Tom didn't comment. I'm a little bit disappointed.
That's all you get.
Oh, come on! We almost had it.
I knew what you were trying to do. That's all you get.
Oh, okay. We tried, guys.
Karaoke stream if I'm streaming.
Guys,
Singing on stream.
we gotta figure it out. It's good. But anywho, like literally, the fabric of the world is shifting because of this, and having lightning flashes. This is again Sinai moment. This is God showing in His power and who He is. Just is amazing. It is shocking. It is heavy. But I love this next one, verse 5. The mountains melt like wax before the Lord. Before the Lord of all the earth. The very fact that when God shows up, mountains can melt is just mind-blowing. Like, when you think of mountains, you don't think of them just being like, oh, like, whatever, this can be dismantled. You look at a mountain and go, dang, that's sturdy. Like, dang, that's secure. And essentially God's presence is like, and just like, can take that out. God is more powerful than the very fabric of our universe, our world, the things that we would say is foundational. It's like nothing to Him. He is the foundation. He is the one who can set it. This is why He is the Lord of all the earth. He's the creator of it all. And almost like a jab, and I appreciate you bringing this up, Hoff, earlier, on like the reminder and association with Elijah here. Verse 7, those who worship idols are disgraced. All who brag about their worthless gods. For every god must bow to him. And this goes back to what me and Tom were talking about yesterday. More so on the case of like these gods, these idols. Idols are the object. Gods are the spiritual entities, relations, connections, stuff like that. They are nothing compared to God. They can pontificate like as if they are like the boss. They are the thing. They are amazing. When actually, though, push comes to shove, God's the boss hoss. Magos with extra sauce. And in the end, they all will bow to him. Because he's the one who creates all things. He is the one who has structure over all things. Even the mightiest will bow before him. They will submit to his authority. So not only do we have the fabric of the physical realm basically bending to the will of God, we now have the spiritual entities, these beings that are... Thank you, Tom. Appreciate the water, the hydrate. Oh, water's good. Now the unseen structures, the things that govern nations, because God's, at least within Deuteronomy, look at the structure of other nations and guide them and are supposed to be doing it God's way, but those that don't, we already read that in a psalm that God will lay the smackdown on them. He will tell them who's boss. They are going to bow to him anyways. They're under his authority. You can't mess with God. Simply put. Don't even try it. in the terms of Obi-Wan Kenobi, don't try it. Otherwise, you're going to end up like Anakin on the side of Mustafar. Crispy and awkward.
Wow.
Yeah, I went there. I made the reference. You understood it. Those of you who haven't, you need to watch Revenge of the Sith. Like, just really need to watch it. It's a good reference. Oh, thank you for the stretch, too. And I actually made the chair made the sound, too. I like that. The leather helps with that. All right. Verse 8, Jerusalem has heard and rejoiced, and all the towns of Judah are glad because of your justice, Lord. Interesting how it went from Jerusalem has heard of your rejoice. The city where the temple is, the city, like God, well, the chosen city, the capital of Judah / Israel here. It focuses inward, and all the towns of Judah, spreading outward, are glad because of your justice, Lord. So, from the inner courts to the outer edge of this area, from the inmost city to the outer parts of the region. Now, I find it interesting that Israel is not brought up here. So I'm wondering, because this psalm doesn't show who wrote it, but just by the association of Jerusalem then Judah, you almost like this is happening during the time when Israel had a split, right? Because there was Israel, which was the northern kingdoms, and then Judah, which was the southern kingdoms that had only like 2 tribes in it, and the other ones had like 10, right? And so like I'm reading through First Kings now. So, right. So you're picturing it here, Huff, right? Like processing the split, the division that's going to happen, and working through that. Well, you wouldn't be quite there yet, because you'd still be reading through right now Solomon at the start of his reign. But in First Kings, like this is the progress of the decline of Israel to then split into 2 kingdoms, which was just started the split. Okay, so you get that. You're picturing in your head. And so it's like the psalmist is focusing on just Judah at this point, that they are coming from that vantage point. Just like how there were some prophets that were focused on Judah and some that were on Israel, and working through that. 1 Kings 15. Yes. Okay. Yes, my guy. He gets it. He understands it. He's working through it. I'm going to see if this thing has finally generated the thing. It has still yet to generate the thing. What is this?
You want to send it to me and see if I can generate
I was so excited, and then it didn't happen. Okay. I'm gonna work on it. Just hold on. Guys, this was going to be a nice surprise and all that.
So I'm going to call someone out in a bit. So I'm going to need you to in a bit, not right now, but I'll share my screen and I'll need you to show Discord.
And I was doing that. That's what I was trying to do on it. And if it pushes further, just create the image. That's all I'm asking. You cool with that?
Okay.
He totally doesn't know what I'm talking about. That's cool. All right, we're working with him.
Yeah, I'm confused.
He's doing a backflip. Do a barrel roll, as they say. All right. Moving upward and onward, people. Here we go. Verse 9, though. For you, O Lord, are supreme over all the earth. You are exalted far above all gods. So again, the structure, the idea of who's got the true authority, who's got authority over the created world, and who's got the authority over the spiritual world, which I find also a side note added to this, right? Because before the Jerusalem comment was the idea of worshiping other gods or idols, like it's useless because they're like all the other gods are going to bow to God anyways. He is the God of gods. And then it hops immediately to Jerusalem, the epicenter where God's spirit is supposed to be in the temple, right? So kind of like the cosmology of Israel would have had it that the holy mountain, the most holy mountain, the peak of humanity is found in Jerusalem, specifically on the Holy Mount, on the Temple Mount there, and then the towns of Judah. It's almost like this is my spiritual realm, suckers. Like, this is the zone. I am Lord and I am dominant, and people are rejoicing for me. They are glad because of the justice of the Lord, because of course God's right there. Like, spiritual territory here. And so then the flex of, you are Lord supreme over all the earth, so all the kingdoms, all the physical realm around it, and you are exalted above all other gods. You are above all the spiritual realm, all the different deities, spiritual beings, you name it, really are under God's authority. He is the one who brings complete authority. He is the powerhouse. He is the boss. He is the dude that gets the job done. We all following along, or am I like beating this horse hardcore dead? Which we don't actually believe in beating horses. So we don't beat horses. Just topically, I'm just saying. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Okay. So that's all one section. And it's almost like the summarization of like God is in complete power and control. Now we are looking at verses 10 to 12 here. So you who love the Lord hate evil. Those of you who love God, you should hate evil. You should not like it. He protects the lives of his godly people and rescues them from the power of the wicked. God is our defender. He is the one who runs and gives us aid. When we call to him, he responds. He is not a silent God. He is not a God that doesn't care about us. He is a God that walks alongside us. Psalm 23, right? Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. God is our sustainer. He is the one who takes care of us. He is the one who is there with us in our frustration, with us in our dark nights of the soul, as it were. He does listen. He does respond. The hard thing for us is that we sometimes think he should respond a certain way, or we want him to respond a certain way. But really, the factor is, God is God. We kind of have to take that, right? We have to submit to that. And that can be the hardest stuff like that. Or in a certain time frame. Absolutely right, Hoff. Absolutely. We expect then to go, okay, so like this is my fast food God, right? Like when I bring up a problem, he's going to get it done within 2 minutes, or I'm getting it for free. Like, you know, like you kind of respond like, so it makes you think of like TMNT. Anyone who's a huge TMNT fan and who watched the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, Wise Man says, forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza. That's how we kind of treat God in that way. We kind of just go like, so God, like, if you are not here by this time, then clearly you do not care. If you don't show up in this kind of way, clearly you are not there. Clearly that was someone else. And have we ever thought that God answers prayer via other people's actions? Via prompting of other people to help out, to care, to listen, to respond, to show love wherever possible in that way? Yo! Hey, Sammy FF2. I'm just going to say Sammy. Welcome to our stream. Appreciate that.
Our goal.
Oh, look at that. 150 peeps. What up? We got 150 people hanging out with us. Welcome, Sammy. You get to be super awesome today. That's all. Like, let's go. 100%. Flip the mega table, except don't, because then camera goes flying and bad things happen. Don't do it. No. But I do want to say this, and Sammy, you're hopping in. We are talking about Psalm 97 here, and we're chewing through it, and we're currently on verse 10 out of 12. And Mundane, thanks for joining in with us. Thank you for the whoop whoop. All about the whoop whoop. That's what we're here for. But we need to be willing to submit that. But we also, here's the thing that I want to throw down with you, okay? We kind of go at God like it's transactional. We go at God like kind of like, yo, God, I follow you. I do the Christian things. I read my Bible. I go to church. I pray consistently, and then you better start showing up. That's not how that works. Like, he's not a genie. He's not a vending machine. He's not like, you do this, and then I will decide to listen to you. No, it's like the relationship with your best friend. You do that because you want to be around that person. You do that because when you do that, you actually grow in your connection with that person. Like, that's the main purpose of why you do it. You don't do it to try and get something out of God. Yes, do we hope that he shows up for when we are in need? Absolutely. But again, you are focused on a relationship with him. Just like how me and Hoff or me and Tom here, I connect with them not out of obligation, but because they're legit dudes that I value, I think are awesome, have been an encouragement from me, and I am hoping to be an encouragement to them and support them. And we build into each other, sometimes call out each other, because good bros actually call out each other. They do. Yes, Hoff, aww, but I'm like serious. You do these things because you want to invest in them. Now, when push comes to shove, do I think these two gents that are connected... Oh, shoot. What have we done? We will do punishment wheel at the end. I don't know what that's going to be, but I'm scared.
I'll make one.
You're going to... Oh, no. Guys, Tom is going to make one, and it's going to probably make me do not so good things with my stomach. But we do that because legitimately we are invested. We care for one another, and we want to see each other grow. And push comes to shove, I know that if I need help with something, these guys are going to be there with me. Like, they're going to be there with me. Doesn't mean that they have all the answers. Doesn't mean that they magically create the solution that, like, it just, they are there with me. And same thing. The way I look at it is God is your 3 a.m. guy. And I've said this before, so I'm going to give this clarity to some of you who may not have heard this. 3 a.m. guys are the guys that at 3 a.m. they could come knocking on your door and you are processing life, you're figuring out what's going on, and you're helping each other out. 3 a.m. Doesn't matter. And I've got a few guys that are like that in my life. Well, God is that 3 a.m. guy. He's the 24-hour, hit it up, like, let's figure this out. We're going to, like, be willing to call this out. Be willing to share. And know that's a safe spot to be able to do that. But you have to develop that relationship to really kind of feel that way in return. And have I been upset with God? Yeah, 100%. There have been ways that I think God should have responded in different ways. But has God showed up in my life different times? 100%. Has God helped me out through different things? 100%. Do I have a relationship with God because of that? No. Am I affirmed in that relationship with God because of it? Absolutely. Do you see the difference, guys? Are you catching what's going on that's different there? It's not a condition, it's a benefit. It's not an obligation, it's a grace. It's a blessing. And we can bless God, which sounds really weird, right? Like the guy that, the being that has this all. We literally just talked about how he can transform the fabric of the earth and, like, make it whatever way. And he shows up and he's boss hoss on both the physical level and the spiritual level. But here is the factor, is that he just wants a connection with you. He wants a relationship with you. He wants to be there with you. It's really cool. Really cool. I've seen the Lord show for Job. I've seen the Lord show for job training things. House buying things, even in the midst of death where the miracle we prayed for didn't show. Dude. That's a hard reality there, Hoff. That's a hard one to chew on, right? The miracle we prayed for didn't show. The things that you wish would have been a different result that God allowed to have happen. And that can really put a pressure on then, like, okay, God, like, then what, how do I take you? How do I see you? Like, what's going to happen past this situation? How are we going to grow past this situation? And really, that becomes a wrestling point. What do I do with that? And the factor is, you kind of have to take God at where he is at, and are you willing to maintain that relationship through it? That he's not your genie, but he is there with you. That there's some kind of big plan, and I'm not saying that in a hokey cheesy, like, oh, he's got a plan for everything. He does. But it's the humility for us to be able to wade in and go, okay, God, I don't know what you're doing here, but I got to trust that there's something right going on here. That there's something that's going to happen out of this, or something that I need to do in just investing in this. How am I supposed to respond? And then how are you going to meet me in that response too? That's the thing. Mundane Story Rundown. I think it's important to remember that we are children to God, not grown adults. So regardless, he stands with us. So when the monster comes out of the closet at night, problems in life, he stands there like a father telling us we are okay. And he's here and never leaving. I really like that, Mundane. That's actually well put. That's well put. He's there. And he's even bigger than the situation, right? Like bigger than the thing that's in our closet or under the bed or stuff like that. The thing that terrifies us, traumatizes us, and can feel like overwhelms us. He's bigger than that. But are we willing to run to him? Are we willing to give it to him? Are we willing to then go, God, like, help me out in this? And then, like, look for him to respond. And so, like, guys, an answer to prayer I've had has been this community that's come around me at different points that has helped me through what could have been, what easily could have been the worst year of my life. With a lot of things hitting hard. And God, honest gents that are just checking in on me, and not even just gents, like sisters in Christ that are like legitimately just following up and going, hey man, how are you doing? How's life hitting? Oh dude, that really sucks. That's brutal. I don't have a solution other than if you ever need to vent, you ever need to process, you just need someone to freak out over this alongside with you. I'm here. Like, it's so good to be able to even just have that, to work it through, to feel like I'm not insane. Well, I'm pretty sure I am still insane. Tom hasn't said anything, so I'm a little scared. He's not commenting. Sorry?
I'm making the punishment wheel.
Oh, he's making the punishment. Okay, guys, he's like actually thinking this through. We are in trouble. But I want to encourage you guys on that God is in control. He is powerful. All right. Finally, verses 11 and 12. After all that time, light shines on the godly and joy on those whose hearts are right. Light shines, like clarity, like vision, like knowing what is happening. Shines on the godly. May all who are godly rejoice in the Lord and praise his holy name. May we honestly and earnestly look to God, see the awesomeness of who he is, be blown away at what he does, how he's able to just do stuff that just blows our brains, like the fabric of the universe and, again, the spiritual world. I keep on saying this over and over again, but like legit, these are things that I have no control of. I have no capacity other than whatever authority that Christ gives us. Like that's the one thing that Christ tells us, that it's by our association with him we have any form of power. Otherwise, we have zero power. We have no capacity. It's only in our connection with God that we even have an inkling of something, and it's only because of his power, not ours. God is supreme. God is powerful. He is awesome. So, okay, Tom, any thoughts on that? Hoff, any thoughts on this? Mundane, any thoughts? Anyone on stream after chewing through that through all of 97? What is a takeaway that you've got? Because I've got my takeaway, but I would love. This is the first time we've ever really encouraged this. What is your takeaway? Before I add my takeaway, because we kind of just chewed through Psalm 97. It was only 12 verses. It was like a good Philly cheesesteak, right? It's like thin pieces of steak, but it was lots that it was like a hearty bite into it. Now I'm hungry. Why did I do that? Silliness. But what's your takeaway? Throw it into the chat here, into there, that thing. Okay, Hoff threw it down. Gives a sense of peace. Like in the midst of garbage and pain, we've got ref in our corner. Yeah, game's rigged, kids. It's true. Right? Like no matter what, we got somebody who's got our back in the midst of it. No matter what. And yes, we can go through the pain, we can go through the suck, it can be brutal, and it can feel like we don't actually have like somebody in the game with us. But we do. We do. He's got our back. Cool. I love it. Anyone else? Anyone else have a cool throwdown? Put it in there. Put it into the chat. Do it. I dare you. You'll be encouraged. It will be a good thing. Nope. Okay, that's awkward sauce. Tom's busy making the wheel. I'm scared. Are you done with the wheel yet?
I can be if you want.
You can be. You can send it to me, and then I will upload it after.
Or I can share my screen.
Well, but no, then I have to like figure out things and stuff and things.
You just have to move to the gaming.
You're a punk. Guys, he's a punk. I'm just saying that right now. Hold on a second. We're working on this. Okay. You can share if you want. Bueller. Okay. Okay. Here we go, guys.
One sec.
We've got it right here. Tom's got some stuff going on here. We're going to cry a lot. This will be the thing that happens after prayer time. Should we wait just after prayer time for this? Oh my goodness, more punishment wheel?
Let's do two.
Oh, I have to do two. All right, so we're gonna do this after prayer time.
Oh, we can do the spin after prayer time.
Yeah, we'll do the spin after prayer time. We'll spin after, because then I don't cry right in front of you guys right off the stop. Okay. Oh, dang. Sam threw it down. It makes me feel very peaceful knowing he's always by my side. 100%! Sam, 100%. You got it. You understand. And that's the part that we need to remember. We got to put it at the forefront. And sometimes it's literally writing down Bible verses, slapping them up on the walls. This is why I like stuff on my walls, because it's so in your face to remember to work on, to develop and learn. Because the more you see it, the more it's going to get in here. And the more it gets in here, the more it gets out there and helping other people. So look at it that way. It's helping you grow. All right. We are now at our time where if you got a prayer request, throw it down into the chat skis right there. We love praying for each other. We like investing in each other. If you want to do this cool thing where you want to have your prayer request put up, I'm just showing this briefly. Those of you seeing those of you watching the live stream, there's this prayer request area and stuff like that, where you can then throw down stuff like that. Your support has arrived, and it shows that you are actually praying through that situation. And again, I appreciate you guys praying through. I put out a prayer request this weekend for our car. Our car is going into the shop tomorrow. I have no idea what's going to happen, but we are praying that it's going to get resolved, that it is... I'm praying that it's going to be cheaper than what I am anticipating it's going to be, because I'm trying to process what it is, and I'm not a mechanic. This is the problem, guys. This is the problem with ChatGPT being such a wonderful, ready resource, is you start asking it questions based off of things that you hear out of your car, and it tells you everything. It is a dark hole to go down to, a deep rabbit hole to get lost into. Don't do it. But it was, yeah. We're working. We're praying. We're praying that it's gonna be okay. So yeah, prayer for that. Anyone else? Prayer requests? Throw them into the chat skis. I'm gonna go back to, haha. There we go. My aunt and uncle's dog passed away yesterday. Oh, that sucks. He was 16. Dang, he was an old pup. Please pray for them. Absolutely, we'll be praying for them. Thanks for the heads up on that, Sammy. We'll definitely be praying for that. Anyone else? Final chance. We're gonna pray for Solomon because we don't know if he's out of the hospital yet or not. Likely not, because he hasn't been on stream, and so we'll be praying for him for that too. So, pray that they figured it out, that they were working it out, and that he gets some good news. All right. Well, I'm going to pray. I'm going to do this.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'll do it for him since he isn't here. Solomon, he is waiting for a visit from the specialist.
Oh, so he is. Okay. I was just asking about Solomon. Okay, so he's waiting for a specialist to find out what is going on for sure.
Yeah, because he did something, and I was asking him how come he wasn't joining stream, and he said he was waiting for a specialist.
Yeah, it might potentially be his kidney, and that's a thing that we're kind of nervous on.
Yes.
Because
definitely pray for that.
Praying for him. So, okay. Let's do this. Father God, I just thank you for today. Thank you for this time that we've been able to read Psalm 97, a reminder of your power, your authority over our world, over the spiritual realm, over different things that just go on in our lives. Thank you for the reminder that we can trust and rely on you, that you do see us, that you care about us, and when we bring concerns to you, you hear it. And such a powerful God, we can trust and rely on you. You are reliable, you are faithful. So God, we come to you, bring up different concerns and prayer requests. We pray right now for Sammy's aunt and uncle who just lost their dog. That's really sad, especially he was 16 years old. Dang, to have him die, that's losing a family member. So I just pray that you'd be with them through this loss. It's gonna hit for a while. Pray that they just have good memories that hit them, and that family can come alongside them and just be a support and remember some good moments about their dog as well. So yeah, just be with them in that. God, I pray that you would be with Solomon right now as he's sitting and waiting for a specialist to check in on him. He's got something going on with his body, and we know there's just been a lot that's been hitting his body and different things that have been going on. God, I pray for news that would be good, that it would be something that they can treat and get done and dealt with, and he doesn't have to worry about another thing that's going wrong. He's already been having chemo and other stuff that's been hitting him. praying for good news. I pray that your hand would be on his body, bringing healing to him. Give wisdom to the doctors on what needs to happen. This specialist knowing exactly what to do, and it will be a way that it's going to get done and is effective, and it's going to be for Solomon's benefit. He's going to feel a lot better through it. God, I pray for my car. I pray that you would take care of this issue, that whatever's going on, that it wouldn't be a problem, that we can trust and rely on you on it. This is our car, our only car. And so we give that to you. It's your car. We have been blessed by your hand, by having it gifted to us. And so, God, we pray that you would deal with that this noise that's happening, this click that's happening in our steering wheel when we're turning, would be dealt with. That the fix would not be an issue. That you would take care of it. Wouldn't need to stress because it's in your hands. I don't need to stress because you're the one who's going to take care of our family, who's going to take care of our cars, the things that we need for us to keep on doing what you have told us to do. So I'm giving that to you, God, and trusting in that. Help my mind to fully give that to you. Help me to have rest in you and trust in you. And God, I even pray that for people online and for myself. For those of us who have so much in our brains, so much stuff that we were working through, processing, freaking out, worrying, frustrated, angry, tired, fatigued, you name it. God, that we would give that to you, that we would trust in you and rely on you, that you would hold us together, that you would take that from us. It says that we can cast our worries, our concerns to you. Every anxious thought we can give to you. So help us to do that, to honestly give it to you. And that we would experience your peace and your rest, just as what Hoff and Sammy has thrown down. Knowing that you are above the situation, just as Mundane brought up, that like it may feel like it's the scary monster in the closet or under the bed, that it's just this looming threat, but we can trust and rely on you. You are a mighty God. You are powerful over all situations. You literally can do anything. So help us to run to you as these kids that are just, God, I need you to show up. I need you to take care of this. I need to know that you are here with me, that I'm not alone in facing this, that I can have that peace. I pray that would be so tangible and so felt and known, that we can just sing your praises for that. That we can praise just as what Psalm 97 had us doing. So help us to go forward and trusting in you and relying on you. We ask this in your name. Amen. All right, guys. The time has come. A woman. Hey, Pilo. Welcome.
Hello, Pilo. Wilson has to do 2 punishments.
I have to do 2 punishments. By the way, Pilo.
Just saying. Oh, go ahead.
By the way, Pilo, we have a new person joining Destiny 2, and it's Benaya. So Hoff should be like dancing for joy and all excited and stuff like that. But we do have a new person joining in with Destiny, and I specifically said to him that he should get connected with you, as he is a noob to the game. He was working on trying to get to level 5 so that we could be getting to play together and do fire teams and stuff like that. So just so you know, he's working on it. He's processing that. And that was while I was playing a warlock, by the way, trying to expand my skill set.
He's also a hunter.
He's also a hunter. We have another hunter. Pilo, my cult grows. Not a cult, just an awesome group. That's what we're saying.
Also, you can full screen my screen.
Oh, I can full screen? How dare you?
Yeah.
There you go. Alright. Guys, here comes the pain.
Also, just saying, some of these may go over to tomorrow's stream.
I never agreed to that.
It's a punishment.
I never agreed to it.
It never said when the punishment had to happen.
I'm saying within this time frame.
Nope, too late. You ready?
I'm the one I'm going through the punishment. Suck it up. All right,
Nope,
spin. Just spin. I'm gonna cry. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, tell a short story. A short story about something embarrassing. Have I told you guys the Tic Tac story?
The what?
The Tic Tac story? Okay. So the thing that was going on in high school at that point, all right, the thing that was going on in high school was, everyone know Pixie Sticks? Everyone know what those are? You know, like the sugar little straw things that were filled with so much sugar that it made you cry, and it was nuts. So the trend was, when I was in high school, to snort Pixie Sticks because you just did stupid things. And I never understood it. People just did it. It was really weird. But because my friends were doing it, I thought, okay, well, I guess I gotta figure this out. So I go to my buddy in history class. We're talking about World War II. I remember this vividly. And I was like, hey man, like, do you have a Pixie Stick? He's like, okay, let me check. And he's like rummaging through his backpack and like taking a while. I'm like, do you got one? He's like, no, I don't have one, but I do have these. And he pulls out a pack of Tic Tacs. And I'm thinking, okay, like Tic Tacs, if you grind them up, then I could, yeah, okay, yeah, sure, we could do this. By the way, these were the spearmint ones. These weren't the orange ones. Orange ones would have been better. So I'm in the back of history class, and I'm trying to, grind this Tic Tac. It's not working. It's not being ground into powder. So then I took a pen, and the history teacher looks up and goes, I'm like, I don't know. What? So then I go again. History teacher, I'm like, I don't know. There's something weird. There's some weird sound going on. And so it wasn't breaking. And then finally and they're like, Mr. Wilson. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I hit my head. It was stuff. So then we keep on going. And then, so here, I'm having it up close because this is story time with Mike. I looked at my friend. I'm like, dude, it's not breaking. Like, what am I gonna do? My friend's like, just snort it whole. I'm like, snort. What if it gets stuck up there? He's like, do you want to try it or not? So sure enough, I get low. 1, 2, and of course the teacher's like, well, Mr. Wilson. I'm like, sinus problem issue thing. I look over at my friend. I'm like, it's up my nose. It's stuck. Like, I can feel it. It's like right here. And he's like barely holding it together. I'm like feeling so much burning sensation in my sinuses. It's not right. And he's like, well, you know what you got to do now. You got to snort it all the way. It's going to disappear at that point. I'm like, are you nuts? We don't know where it's going to go. So he's like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And then 3, 2, 1. And they're like, Michael Wilson. I'm like, I'm sorry. It's just And at that point, I don't know where it went. I like to think it's still working in the back of my brain, keeping my thoughts fresh and ideas fresh. So that's the story of the Tic Tac. So lesson learned, kids: don't snort Tic Tacs. Bad idea.
All right, so you can punish them.
So yeah. Oh, hold on. Pilo's throwing down here. Remember when Tanner did Pixie Sticks with Devin and Darian and mixed? Yes, that was really nuts. That explains a lot. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Emily once snorted flour for an English project. Scared the heck. Oh, that is uncomfortable. All right, back to the wheel where I'm going to cry a lot. What are you doing? Why? Thank you. Oh no. Oh no.
You didn't see anything.
Yes, I did. I saw stuff, and I'm scared, guys. I'm really scared. Here he goes, spinning. Oh. Act like a game show host at the start of the stream. I have to do this tomorrow?
Yeah, that's what I said. Some of these are for tomorrow.
Okay. Here, guys. Oh, you know what? Can I show my other screen? I can't show my other screen. I'm not going to move all that. Thanks to Hoff and the awesomeness that he is, I have this cool app that I've been using. Here, actually, I can show you. This cool app that I've been using. Gotta brag on my man Hoff who did this and stuff like that. Do it like Whose Line? Oh, I could do a Whose Line, 100%. See, look at this. I'm gonna put in here, stream as game show host. Boom. Look at that. Actually, we're gonna even put it. Look at how fancy. Look at that. Stuff like that. We could do this. We could enter in. So Thursday. Stream as a game show host. Yeah, Finch is cute, but I like this because it's up here and always in my face, reminding me of what I need to do.
So whenever someone does a punishment wheel, just message me and I have the other punishment saved.
That's fair. We're ready for that. But see, that's kind of cool and stuff like that. So, Hoff, I want you to know, I've been using this. It's been fantastic. It's been great. Those of you who are listening, you might be like, what the heck is this? It's Ithia Magic Studies. It's not actually magic. It's more like an aid for getting things done so that you can actually write... How did... No way. I just cleared it and stuff like that. This has been just fantastic to be able to get some stuff done. Okay. Stream as a game show host. And you can add tasks, you can do stuff like that, journal, time it. You can even change the weather, which is the part that I actually really like because you can make it rainy. And look at this, guys. I have a nice little fire pit. I've been doing good. Hoff, I think I'd be making you proud. I'm only at level 14 though, so I'm not amazing. But essentially, it's just cool work backdrop stuff that helps keep your tasks up so that you know what's going on, what you need to do. You can even do side quests. It's like, this is the thing I'd like to get ahead at. But they have like a world map that you can check out different things and stuff that you can click on to see even more detail on. You get to find these cute little elemental dudes. I went with this guy. He's super friendly. He's my autumn dude, but I did used to have the Fire Wisp, who's like my Calcifer. Those of you who, Studio Ghibli, come on.
Yep.
Vibe hard, people. And even when you need a restful time, there's that zone too. But it's kind of cool. I like it. I highly encourage you guys. If you have a hard time focusing at work, this is actually a fantastic app to get. Hoff gifted it to me. Thank you, Hoff, again. Fantastic gift for keeping me on track. But it is really good if you're a person that needs visual, needs some music in the backdrop, which, hold on a second. Let me pause. Check out this kind of stuff that's going on. Like, look at that. Listen to that. That's like super Trey chill, and you can check the vibes. I like the lo-fi medieval kind of look or kind of thing like that. But there's lots of them. Lots of them. And yes, hashtag not sponsored. But, Ithia, if you want to throw some support, like we're here, but
Hashtag
we do
just love it.
we do just love it. We do just love it.
Wilson, if you can show my screen again.
Oh, you mean like this? Like this thing?
So I'm gonna do big props to Solomon.
Solomon!
Little give for what he's done.
Yeah.
But over the time, Solomon isn't here right now. But over the time, Solomon has actually been giving gifts to Graphic Word, to Wilson, to me, and a bunch of other people.
in our
He
community.
literally sent our Destiny group a video from a voice actor from Destiny.
Yep. He's been blessing us. And I know he would not ever be like, look at what I did. He is not that kind of dude.
No.
And like, legit, even us doing this, he'd probably be a little bit embarrassed. But he is the kind of dude that's gone above and beyond for us and has loved on our community. He's a fantastic dude. So a reminder, guys, please be praying for Solomon. Like, seriously, please be praying for him. We're praying that it's good news, not hard news that we're going to be getting today with him. And so, yeah. Anywho, guys, that's a lengthier stream than what I was anticipating. And those of you who are part of our community, thank you for jumping on. Thank you, Awesome Sauces. Yes, eyes up, Guardian.
Eyes up, Guardian.
Eyes up, Solomon. You got a community that's here, that cares about you, that's praying for you, that's there alongside you. So if you need a chat, throw it into the chats. Do it. Go for it. Oh, thank you. And yes, stretch. Dang, Pilo's making sure I'm getting taken care of. Holy snap. Like, making sure I'm getting hydrated and stretched. Water. That's your ASMR for the day. All right. You're welcome. All right, guys. Again, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out with us. We will be on. We will be on earlier because it is a Thursday. Actually, we may not be on earlier. We might be on later. Car's getting fixed, so I don't know what time for sure I'm making it to the office, but I will let you know. Well, because I can't drive, so I'm getting a ride into the office. So
My man says he'll be on earlier, then changes it to later.
because I was wrong. I was wrong. But either way, I will be on the morrow. So I'll see you then.
And he'll be doing his little punishment.
I will be doing my little punishment. It will be on here. It will pop up first thing. Anywho, guys, thanks again for tuning in. Have a good one. Take it easy.